Today, I want to show you a bit of an intro to getting started with Ruby on Rails. I'm going to use Microsoft's Visual Studio Code, or VS Code for short. So if you haven't already, go ahead and search for that. Then go to the website and download for your operating system. Now that we've booted up VS Code, I can open up the terminal with Command J and the sidebar with Command B. I can also zoom in a little bit with Command plus, so it's easier to see. And I'll go ahead and resize this and type in clear. To get Ruby and Rails installed, I'll go back to the browser and search for Ruby on Rails. You can go to their site, rubyonrails.org, then head over to the docs, finally download Rails, and follow these instructions to get first Ruby and then Rails installed. The installation method does depend on your operating system, so be on the lookout for that. To make sure Ruby is installed, you can type in Ruby -- version and press enter to run that. And you can see that I'm on Ruby version 3.3.6. Your version might be a little bit different, but it should be at least version 3. To verify Rails is installed, you can type in Rails -- version. And right now I'm on Rails 8.0.1. And once again, you might be on something slightly different, but you should have at least Rails 8 installed. Next, I'll clear that. Next, I'm going to navigate to my desktop folder, and I'll do that by running cd desktop. To generate a Ruby on Rails project, use the Rails new command, followed by the name of your app. So we'll do that in the terminal, Rails new, and I'm going to call it my-app, and run that. Once it's done running, you can do change directory into your folder. And then in VS Code, you can run code-r period, and that'll open up the project in your same window. As you can see, it generated a lot of files, but don't worry, we don't need to access a lot of them. Now that the files are generated though, we can open the terminal back up and run bin/dev, and that'll boot up the Rails server. By default, it runs the server on your local machine at the address 127.0.0.1 on port 3000, and that just means it's your own machine. So you can open up any browser, and I'll open up Chrome, and go to the URL and type in localhost:3000. Here's the Rails welcome page, and this shows us that the Rails app is working and the server's running, and you can see we are on version 8.0.1, just like we saw before. Now I'll go back to VS Code, and to stop the server, I can do Control-C. I'm just going to clear this, and now that we know it's working, I'm going to go ahead and commit these changes to our Git repository that it's built for us. So to do that, I'll type in git add period, and that'll add all of the files into our repository. Then to commit these changes, I'll do git commit -m, and that'll just type in a message like git init to keep on record, and hit enter. Now if we type in git status, we can see that we are on the main branch, there's nothing to commit, and we're all set and ready to go. From here, we can build anything off of this, and so I'll see you in the next video to show you what we can do.